This podcast is brought to you by Lulu's Holistics. For the finest in organic skincare products, hit up Lulu's. You can also
use our code TheFix to get 10% off your next purchase. It's a discount code TheFix.
Now you're pointing at my DJ.
Oops, sorry. Oh my God, guys,
You're
it's
so
a fix. Use it to get 10% off your next purchase. Yes. Also, shout out to Lothian's Boutique. You can follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. And you can use my code Ariane10. That's Ariane10 to get 10% off your next purchase. Them open up now in Jamaica, so you can visit them at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can go get your weaves, your bundles, and your eyelash, and them have your brush, and them have everything for hair and beauty. So go check them out.
Fix merch, people. Go cop that exclusive Fix merch at teespring.com/stores/thefixja. I'm taking my time with these slashes.
Yeah, slash.
All right, you can cop yourself the classic black tee with the white logo. You can get that faded logo on the blue tee. You see me? You can get the infamous "It's a Trap" shirt as well, along with many other Fix merchandise. So that's teespring.com/stores/thefixja. May I do something new? I'm adding this into this whole segment. Fan shoutouts.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciating the fans that comment on our YouTube videos. You see me? So big up Jeff Moore, Garfield Leslie, Unorthodox Kev, Japan Styles, King Richie. Big up on the damn self. One of the real MVP. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Why not pop a show to yourself today?
Are you ready?
Versus Bounty Killer versus Beenie Man.
Honestly, this is how I wanted to come into the podcast. Hold on.
Oh, Zin? Watch this now. Watch this though. Watch her.
Oh.
Watch her.
Seriously?
Are you really gonna be that guy?
I
Can we
really
not
am
do this
that
right
guy. So that's
Can we
how I
not do
wanted
this
to
right now?
come in. That's how I wanted to come in. That's how I wanted to come in to the podcast today. But let's not do
Can we not do this right now? Can we not do this right now?
We won't.
I'm still excited.
Yeah.
It's taking me a while for far off of this high off of this thing.
Right?
Not gonna lie. Before we get into anything in regards to the review of the whole thing, can we get to the setup, because we never really get a chance to react to it being announced in the first place, because it was after we did our last podcast.
Yeah.
They announced Beenie Man versus Bounty Killer Memorial Day weekend, a big weekend stateside.
Which was Saturday.
Them usually use a weekend, I believe, to celebrate reggae and dancehall. So what better way to get these two titans of dancehall to be a part of this versus thing? When it's the clash announced, what do you think? Just getting the thoughts about this. So.
I was like, wow, this is a big deal. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, for them to involve local acts.
Yeah.
You know, because it's been Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Teddy Riley, Babyface.
Ari, I want you to be very careful with that local act tag.
Oh.
God, them man are not local.
They're not local, but
them are international.
they're or
Careful.
Jamaican.
No Beenie bounty slander will be tolerated for the duration of this podcast. So
No.
you watch those can diggers.
Seriously?
You watch it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be anything insulting. I was just saying, like, to involve our guests or Jamaican acts. Then that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's been reserved for American acts, like as I mentioned previously, and last week was Ludacris and Nelly. So it's nice to see Jamaicans and our local international big deals incorporated into this Verzuz clash. I was like, wow, that's cool. It's like cool. I was like, nice.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
When I saw it announced, I pay close attention to social media and the reactions to it and how people would receive the news. Yeah, the people them that wanted to be that guy. I'd say, oh, what the is is this?
Yeah.
That's not what we wanted. What happened to M and DMX, which was the rumored next one that them would have do. Eminem versus DMX.
Right.
What happened to Eminem, DMX, Swizz? Mr. Man coming up. I never tell you say Eminem and DMX they are gonna clash. Me never tell you that. It was not announced. Therefore, rumor mill a bit too closely. And then you had the people that must say, oh, this now go past 12K views. You see a
Wow.
comment like
Super
that and
negative.
get a good amount of likes, and see people say, what the fuck is this? And all these things. I pay attention even more closely in the days leading up to it. And I saw the anticipation building up to this. I compared it to the promo materials that them used for the verses that came beforehand.
Oh.
And I saw that the materials involved in promoting this verses was garnering more engagement post by post in comparison to those. When you pre a verses
Yo,
promo,
Naro deeper than
I'm
we
telling you, when
start.
you pre a verses promo, you can go look on it right now. You pre a
Yeah,
verses
right now.
promo material for the Clash of Beenie and Bounty, 10,000 comments.
Yeah, I saw that.
None under 1,000. We see the one them for them there, for the Nelly and Ludacris and the Jill Scotts and the Erykah Badu. Some of them hundreds, some in the thousands. None of them consistently 1,000. I'm talking about 10,000, like over 5,000 comments and likes and them thing there. Read. So I sit down and I say, this thing I go big. The people them look like they want to see this. And when I saw that it was going to be on Verzuz TV on their Instagram channel, I was like, why them not do it how them been doing it? My first thought was, them a try style way. Why them a do it on the Verzuz channel as opposed to on the two-man them channel / page? Because one thing that I thought that they would lose out on, and one thing that I saw as the benefit of these verses, is the increased numbers in followers. So when I saw it, I'm like, them not gonna get the follower boost there as they would have if them did do it like, oh, them been a do it, you see me? But when I start pretty deep and I said, these are the best fucking way to do this. One account, the two man them did, I didn't know beforehand that that's how they're going to do it, but when I saw the setup and even leading up to my set, this is probably how they might do it. The two man in one spot and then clash face to face.
Right.
This is how it should be done. And it make all the sense in the world. the clashing aesthetic and vibe, 1, sound quality, 2. Because when me see that, I say, please God, the first thing I thought, please don't let this be a Teddy Riley. The two man them don't over operate Instagram. Please, Lord. Please, because them, especially the people who talk about what did that try denigrate the whole thing before, and I say, oh, this not past 12,000. The people them would have them been a sharpen them nice before when them see this announced, and them say, a Jamaica third world country. The sound not good, and they would have been quick for shit on it.
Right.
Any of them problems that go on.
Yeah.
So this had to be flawless.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Back
what
to the
you
night
thought?
of. Okay, go.
Yeah,
ahead.
let's cut now.
Sorry, it's like I say, enough for you. Jeez. Let's
Talk
share
about
love,
what, like
Javi.
the promo?
Yeah, what you thought like when it
when it first saw it, yeah.
To be honest, like seeing the promo whenever did that excited, cause me I say I'm not sure how this is going to come across, because I really haven't been watching the other ones. Like,
Okay.
so when I see the promo for Bone Time, I'm like, this might be interesting, but I still does say maybe it not gonna be all that. Because
The same reason
because it
Nara said?
live and like I saw them perform at some fest and I know that was amazing. I mean, I say maybe because it live, we're gonna have problems with the net and it gonna crash, and then like I was thinking that too, like whenever did really excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I say, yo, let's not be bitter Betty.
Yeah.
Let me take this in now. When I watch it, I'm happy I was proved wrong. Like
Yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah. To really piggyback on what you're saying now is like the same thing too, because I genuinely thought that it would have been on their individual pages how
Right.
they've been doing it before.
Yeah.
So it made a whole lot of sense that, but then I thought about it and say why it makes sense to do it on one page, and I think that's how they wanted to do it overall. But because of America, first of all, it's big. People in a different state.
That's what she said.
Nelly's in Missouri and Ludacris is in Atlanta. That's two different states, and that's in two different states. And
I'm more sure probably
they'd have difficult,
all, if not all, the people who take part in it, they're in a different
states, right? So it would have been a difficult time to kind of sync up everybody and get them. So we're in Jamaica. It's not that big, you know.
Like literally I go down the road.
Yeah. You know, we're restricted in some parts, but not really restricted. So, you know, it just makes sense to
have them in one place.
And I think this is how it should be going. It should be done going forward. But the question is how they're going to do it going forward. How is it going? Like, with what is happening where you have one central, one internet, one platform, and it kind of keep the technical difficulties to a minimum.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about like, oh, this a person Wi-Fi now work, or this a person sound now work, or this a person now do, you know. So it keeps the variables low when it's just on one platform. So I mean, it's going to be difficult for them to achieve it.
The
I know that
variables
they're
low
gonna have
for things being fucked up.
Yeah, right. Thanks. So I don't know how Jagged Edge and 112 is gonna happen, which is today.
All right, hear me answer.
I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Hear me answer.
But yeah.
And a time for start like some flowers flow, you know. We just dash some flowers. Be flowers. I don't want to see another Verzuz. I haven't really been watching it. Like
I watched the Teddy Riley one.
I watched some of the Teddy Riley one. I watched
the
Nelly
I just the
Ludacris
memes
one.
them saying I dead.
I don't want to see another Verzuz if it's not done like this.
It's well, they not go watch 1, 2 and Jagged Edge then 112 and Jagged Edge.
How them all get the group them together?
Exactly, you're not. It's
either way. I don't want to watch a Verzuz if it's not done like this. Did they ask what the question they asked? The question is, and in my head I was like, the question is, how does anybody else follow this?
true.
That was my question.
That's
that's what
everybody is saying.
Anybody else going to follow this shit?
Yeah, because and I think it changed even people's mind and perception, because so many people were thinking like, how is this gonna work?
Yeah,
like what's like people never really anticipate. And I guess that goes to show, especially overseas, the level of respect that they have for us locally, and for these two stalwarts, Beenie Man and except Swizz and Timbaland. But Timbaland really never really know, because when I was
him look like him never really know DJ Khaled. Did I tell him?
School him, and he's like,
he was schooling him.
Let's see, man. Let's
like
see.
That was his attitude for real. Like DJ Khaled, bro. People dead. When you hear that, bro,
yeah,
it's serious. DJ Khaled did not tell him.
You're schooling him. So most people really don't know. Like, them probably hear them 1 and 2 and probably know of 1 and 2 songs that they've done in the hip hop circle, but they're not really sure of their own repertoire or their own like just the mega stars that they are in their own right. You know, so I think they proved a lot of people wrong, and I think they've introduced them to even young school people, like people who not really familiar with dancehall and the history of these two men, you know. So I think it was an overall great thing for the culture and for
definitely
these two acts.
I just want to break down the execution of, because I will heap of applause. As I say, flowers are that show. Can you use some of your flowers as props? Yeah.
Don't ruin the garden.
So we'll get to the night and live start. I see Kurt Riley, let me see Bambino. And who was that?
One name, one.
Excuse me. Okay. Richie V.
Richie
V.
V.
Sorry. I'm gonna say them. I said, them really, I started with a DJ set. I started with a DJ set. All right.
Like a dance, right?
Yeah,
like a dance.
Real dance to chew.
I was like, I thought this shit was going to start at 7. With
Right.
this element involved. We now started 12 o'clock. I don't say no, I said, them man, them will show up like 12 o'clock for perform. Because this
Right.
look like it's a perform. It's a stage show.
I
This.
say, Lord God. I must see some comments that say, yo, anything with Jamaica, it have to start late.
Is it? So that
Can't
go on
be
for
on
about an
time.
hour. And then the man will show me say Beenie first.
In one outfit.
In one outfit. Like the man that was a loader, a change of outfit and all them things.
Yeah.
And when the man change. Then for then a shirt first, them change the suit and chain. And like the man say, oh,
Take off the shirt. Yeah.
take out the shirt.
Take off the jacket. Yeah.
Disha, take off. Crystal, take off. The man go back in a shirt.
It's like him that try to figure out which shirt I him belly the most.
Well, no Beenie Man stand out.
None of them was working.
Seriously? Seriously?
Well, if that was the mindset, you know, Javi, like, you went with the wrong choice. So Killer show up, and then we got started. Then we go off about 3 rounds
Yeah.
before Instagram fuck up.
Yeah. Like, or it was a little while. Did not go on
Them
for
did
like a
a
little
them did a
while.
start up, and then
Yeah.
Instagram did fuck up.
Yeah, when-
But I just want to camp on that. I think this whole thing outgrow it too. I think this Verzuz thing it outgrow Instagram. And can take it to an next platform.
Like TV.
Like YouTube.
Oh, you too.
Yeah. Even though we show them the way of go around the sound, of present proper sound on Instagram, it kind of outgrow it still, in my opinion. Them want to do the can't tell them how to do them things.
Maybe
That's
they
the
have a
It's
thing
just
with
the
Instagram. We don't know.
I don't know. But for have the thing kick out after all, like I thought that you got a pass for this Verzuz thing.
Well, meaning, but the
I'm
issue
hearing that
was,
Swizz was livid.
I think the situation was that the songs, because they were playing, like they were really playing their songs, so they had to switch it and say only 90 seconds.
So was it that because
That's
they
what
did play
I
about too
see.
long
I
before?
don't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure as to what was the issue, because I was like, this is weird.
Come and
I
say,
thought-
oh, most of the time I think like Instagram kick off alive after a
Oh,
while,
wow.
so probably
Yeah.
like,
But I thought they had sorted that out, like in previous verses.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Instagram and I'm sure I can almost bet money that Instagram and Swizz Beatz and Timbaland with their whole
They have
Verzuz
been in
thing,
conversation.
they're in conversation, and probably that's why there was an issue with Kelly Riley and Babyface where the live couldn't hold. Like certain people, like a lot of people couldn't come in because that was an issue. So like them try log, but them kick out, and them I forgot on them laptop instead of them phone. Remember that was an issue.
Wow.
And and I think they fixed that because a lot more people were able to be on Erica Badu live, Erica and Jill Scott own. So like there was the most they got was like 750,000
Yeah.
people. So I'm thinking like they, each verse is like it just got better and better. So I don't know.
Wasn't
It was
expecting
weird.
that.
Yeah. But it's not our Wi-Fi. Like we can.
And that's what I was fearful of. So them I blame say
Not
oh,
our Wi-Fi.
third
We-
world country
Yeah.
Girl.
Wi-Fi Instagram.
I knew it would crash.
And then it restart and then we got started. I like how it started off. I like how it kick off.
They might we have to have play national anthem. I'm like, who does that? Who does that?
But not that the kind of action my people. I represent for the island.
Eternal fatherless. Like what?
I was like, really?
This feel like
Seriously?
Wait.
Seriously?
Seriously?
But nobody else did do that? Nobody else start
No.
with the anthem?
No.
Oh, see.
Really,
No.
David?
They just play
What's
their
a Fergie?
music.
Seriously? Seriously?
They just
Okay, alright. We did the anthem and we were patriotic and we got into the clash. I like how it started. I like how that started. I like how them start off with the hip hop inspired hits that they have and collabs that they have.
no.
That
Is it necessary?
you can I don't
Hey,
really
me
want
then,
to
the
necessarily do it
notebook.
round for round. But just like
Hurry
a
up,
summer of
do it.
events that happen. So it start off with them basically them known hits, 90s hits and hip hop hits and collabs that they have. I thought this was the best way to start it off. Cause a fear that I had going into this was that them are go too deep with them clashing catalog. Where people now go too familiar with like them are go like
We don't know those songs.
like 2000s deep. You see me?
Yeah.
Them start off this way. I thought it was the best way for remind the international audience who may not be too familiar with the two of them. Say, yo, them man yeah, history even in a hip hop got deep.
Right.
Me say Al Nas did a comment and I say, yo, it's a Queensbridge, you see me? Yeah, them thing there. Somebody like that. I think about them time. Jano Ari, the cricket them loady.
I don't know what's happening.
Don't you?
Oh, God.
So I like that. Me say we don't want to go round for round because if you should do that,
It's
really gonna be 2 hours.
we could do it. You know, it's just that if you go tune for tune, a Beenie going.
That you say?
That's what I say. Beenie a going.
Why? Why you think so?
Because Beenie, I even me did see like a poll. I think I buy Vibe magazine or something like so. Some international media they do a poll on Twitter that like them ask who going Beenie or Bounty Killer.
Right.
Beenie Man got 80% of the vote.
Because international audience know Beenie Man.
They're
Yeah.
more
More,
familiar
you know,
with
with
Beenie
Beenie
Man.
Man.
I think he might have more crossover hits
Yeah.
than a Killer. Like Killer has always been the street.
Yeah.
So have the crossover hit them to and the crossover the
But
international
not
collabs.
as, I don't think has a high name recognition in America or in the overseas market as Beenie Man.
Arguably his biggest international collaboration was with the Fugees.
No doubt, one in my Grammy.
No doubt. And I wouldn't have advised him play that song. I can't see behind the reason why I've never played that song either.
Why?
Because he don't want people to remember the video.
I remember that was such an issue to like that you want.
No, a lot of people remember that video,
But like he was like, no, like that was an issue. People were like, what? He's Jamaicans are so blah because apparently one man around cross naked and he never really like that. It's like,
And it just wouldn't fit
yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
Even though
But
it's
I
something
mean-
you can call upon, but in play him Summer Breeze with something, the Diana King, it did more smooth and R&B
Yeah.
and, you know,
Right.
while him provide the rough edge like,
Yeah.
hey, baby, girl say, no. No.
We don't want white people
Even
in our
though-
black thing. That's what you're saying.
Even though we're adhering, even though we're adhering to the vibe of Versus, which is hit for hit, but still, I still wanted that clash element.
You know what? People said the same thing. Like people, it was so difficult and to call like which, like who would win. Most people gave the edge to Beenie Man. Billboard said that.
Billboard's a bit man.
Billboard
Them
Billboard
track by
gave
track,
the edge
them round by
to
round breakdown, yeah.
gave the edge to
Beenie Man.
Beenie Man, but they're saying that Bounty Killer was a people's champ. And I think that's it. Like Bounty Killer,
Yeah.
you know, like him have the clash vibe and him just got off the head. You can see say it's really instant and them a DJ and a freestyle and you know like just a whole sort of like
And him have him like a creative like dub play.
the
elements
dubs,
where him adding the clash, like him think about it and him plan.
yeah.
Javid.
So
And
I
then
think
just
that-
him vibe, like him vibe. Like,
That's-
I was dying.
that's
like,
what I was trying to say.
I say how madman this you know, like it was hilarious and fun at the same time.
I think the special thing about the whole clash, though, that what I wanted to say is like the whole adversary, but there's still some sort of camaraderie and respect there. So you know, like they're long time adversaries and rivals, but and even in this clash they are, but the level of respect that there is, and that they're able to like know that it's all in good jest and fun. That just show growth,
that made it 10 times more enjoyable.
right? Just show growth and just this level of maturity, like you said, Jano, like 20 years of fighting build up to this.
Right.
Like this is so special. This
man,
is
them a clash on
amazing.
Instagram live.
Yeah.
In a 2020
In the
style.
same space, and you know, like them a go each other in, and them a really, you know, war them one another, them a roast them one another, but still they see that level of respect there is, you know. So it was special.
The point I started out with in terms of Beenie winning if you're going by the Verzuz vibe, hit for hit,
Yeah.
I said Beenie. But in terms of a clash, that one dub plate where I bring up Javi, I gave Bounty Killer 20 points of that. 20 points. So yeah, Beenie might did start out hot and start out with a somewhat sizable lead, because I would have given him in terms of hit for hit in the beginning.
Yeah.
I would have given Beenie, but towards the end, Bounty clinch it.
Yeah.
Kill you! Yo, this are the new killer. Nobody can tell. This are the new killer.
That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing now.
That's what we're doing now. But yeah,
Oh god.
for the people them that don't know, this was an education. The whole Verzuz vibe, the whole tune for tune thing is built off of dancehall clashing culture.
Yeah.
It would have been an insult, and I think Swizz Beatz recognized when you hear him talk in I'm after
With
live with Timbaland. It would have been an insult to be doing this and not involve dancehall in it. It would have been an insult to the culture. It would have been an insult. I think the man they recognize, say, yo, the thing built off of this, off a dance. I'm see even Busta Rhymes make the point too in commenting on live. Say, yo, the people don't know.
Yeah.
Dancehall a hip hop father.
People don't even know
People
that.
don't know.
They're like, what? Jamaica built everything? I'm like,
People don't know.
It
Ari.
was started in hip hop was started in Bronx. Like,
So
yeah,
them
by
hear
people
a
who
good
work at
quality
Jamaica.
in the clash. Yo, are we say quality in terms? Are we say sound? Are we say sound clash? So all the quality could have been for and are we say sound clash? I'm gonna make a post on my story the night off. I'm gonna say, yo, all what go on, and some people need to know this. Who did I talk to and they make this point? Some people need to know this. So all what go on, enough of them big foreign actors on our praise don't hold a candle to them two man, you know?
None.
In
Not
terms
at
of
all.
performers, you know?
Them
Them don't hold a candle to enough of the big foreign actors out there on the don't hold a candle to them two man. Yeah?
None.
Upper Eclean performers, me not care which genre. Them two man, yeah? Them two
Which
brother, yeah?
I've never seen. I've only seen like performances like on Instagram. I've seen like on shows like the Pepsi show.
You mean like when you see clips of shows of
Yeah.
of artists?
I've seen the hour performance of Beyonce at the homecoming. When she did the homecoming, I saw that hour performance that she did. Coachella.
Yeah,
Saw
yeah,
that
yeah,
hour
yeah.
performance. And of course I saw from what the football show name? Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hold up, that
Stop!
I'm
I
about to
didn't
say.
remember.
Seriously?
the football show. Or the
I
football
don't
show?
remember. Anyways, yeah. And I think that Beyonce
Expect
is.
me to say something like that.
I
Do
think
you
that-
want to be that guy? Do you want to be this guy?
I wanted to be that guy.
I remember that Beyonce. I think Beyonce is really is a really good performer, and of course I've seen clips of Michael Jackson, and I think Missy Elliott is also a good performer too. But like hip hop too, like hip hop, especially male hip hop artists, them always just and them just get a couple girl for shit. Them bottom, of course, like. Well, I don't really consider Chris Brown to be a some hip hop artist, but you know him R&B hip hop, and he's a dancer, so of course he's going to be a good performer. But in terms of like can get any rhythm and can catch it, because even Beenie Man, remember you see that meme there where Beenie Bounty Killer was so surprised that Beenie Man catch the techno rhythm.
Yeah.
And said,
Dubstep.
And you can see some build there, cook up something. And like, all right, what me I gonna do for the
I like myself. This
Stand
them
it,
Java.
ding, 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 ding. But it was like,
There's so much memeable content.
So-
Content can feed
From
the
that,
internet
right?
for a whole year. No?
yes.
Yeah. So it's just like it's this special thing where you are right, Nara said this verses just set the bar like way higher than I don't
I'm
even
sure-
think they're
I'm
gonna
sure them
able to
all football.
replicate anytime soon. I really don't think so. The energy, the vibe,
You know,
the
your Swiss
camaraderie.
same cry. Swiss beats same cry.
And I believe him.
Yeah.
The craftsman,
I
the craftsmanship.
felt
Ari.
emotional.
Me,
I never
I'm
cried,
very
but
much Bare goosebumps.
It felt good to see.
When I watch myself, this is the greatest shit me ever see in a life.
On the internet,
Them,
right?
them two are two of the greatest nigga ever walk the earth. Them two nigga, are two of the greatest nigga ever walk the earth. Them two nigga. Oh, the flowers, them want that's some flowers.
I got pick flowers.
Some flower. Pick the flower. Oh, no, I'll be the flower girl. Just dash some flower, man. Whenever we start praise and celebrate. Hope your mother see this.
I can't have my flowers.
Go on, hold it, man.
A puppet, what a real puppet show today.
Yeah, we'll go full puppet show. We can't go half puppet show. Never go half puppet show. No, but in terms of the craftsmanship, the showmanship, holding and hooking an audience.
On live.
On live. Because I see Nelly and Ludacris the week before. I'm like, I was bored.
Yeah.
In terms of their whole, I see people there praise Ludacris. I could see why, because him hold it together as a host and, you know, it's all cool and, you know, this is what I'm talking about. In terms of holding an audience, not once, if I can recall correctly,
right?
Not once did the number drop. It kept on climbing.
Even after it chip out.
Yeah.
And the verses them on me watch, me see it dip sometime I go up and me see the number fluctuate.
Yeah.
It kept on climbing. And it's because the man them know for hook and
But you know what's even special too is like, I felt, of course, more people around the world watch because people are streaming it on their TV.
Yes,
and
I saw that too.
And like them are watching and they can have a group like a party and I say, yo,
yeah, like people legit plan and say, a party while keeping at
exactly.
the house.
And they legit and they see them are streaming on them TV, but you see people are dance and are go on. So it feel like it was just this a little concert in your yard.
Yeah.
Swizz,
And only them people those two stalwarts could have caused that.
Swizz, they make the point and it's factual. This is the biggest viewed clash ever. This is the biggest audience that has watched a clash one time ever. 478,000 people. That can't fit in no venue. That there's never been a clash that go on so much people watch it one time.
One time, yeah.
This was historic. Flower girls.
Flowers.
Flower girls. My name is Shop.
Give some flowers.
I'm gonna make as we talk about Swizz Beatz. Shout out to them. I have to give them some applause. Shout out Swizz Beatz. Shout out Timbaland. Shout out especially Swizz Beatz. I was watching his live conversation with Timbaland afterwards.
Yeah.
I like that in there. And he make a comment that probably rubbed some people the wrong way.
Who?
Swizz.
But I can see why he made
What
those
say?
comments. And it said how people wanted to leave them at the roadside.
Who?
Like people, Bounty Killer and Beenie Man. Like people leave them on the roadside. Like that's what he was saying. People were leaving them on the roadside. And you say, when I go on now, but I understand his comment. And me
I don't
contextualize it.
understand what he was saying.
I contextualize it.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. He said.
He said that people do want to leave them on the roadside.
Thinking like just forget about them.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Okay.
You see me? While that may not be so true locally, that may be very true internationally. In terms of
True.
people remembering and paying homage and giving the man and them flowers.
I think the whole situation, and I don't really want. I don't know if this is the right time to talk about it, but I mean, when Bounty Killer did that talk about man, friend fish. I mean, I say.
Can I interject? Can I interject there? Can I interject? Can I interject? You interjected me. When the man did do that, I gave him 20 extra points. Mr. Beenie really performed that. Bounty really performed that right, sir.
And I think Beenie did I look on him to like say, you really want to go there?
Alright, I was but I drink Guinness. Just like we see you post it too. I drink Guinness. I'm a dash down the back, you know. But give him 20 extra points for that. I dash down the back, you know. I broke the back, and I said, bum.
What I say, I'm not get no visa, so.
Right? That's it. And I mean, like you for you to reach that level of like don't give a fuck in your career to say, listen, Una did have a problem in at the height of my career. Right now, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Like bad man, I'm in a friend fish. And this is an international American
I like that
platform that
him
is
show
trying
that
to be
in there, so
inclusive and try to be as open and accepting of everybody as much as them can. And for him to say, bad man, I'm in a friend fish, is like, okay, Bounty. Okay,
I like some still keep the Fishini vibes.
Yeah.
Even sometimes me just really seriously kill that. But as me said, but did I worry say they got too much in the war vibes.
Yeah.
You see me? But me like say the balance of it all was just impeccable.
Yes.
Impeccable.
Yes.
As me said, the starting of it, reminding people and making them know say, yo, the roots and the cultures are tied together. You see me? Then them going into them tune for tune big hits, and then them going to actual clash.
Right, live there on the stage, like right there.
Right there.
live.
It was incredible. But as me say about Swizz Beatz,
when it done, the one them still a perform.
Right? I like 5 times them I say, yo, people, thanks.
there was about 5 false endings.
Yeah.
I wanted to go next hour. I'm not telling a lie.
True.
As me say about Swizz though,
Yeah.
and him comment, I understand why I make the comment. And it even applied to some people out there. Cause some people go on like say them not want to give the man them and pay the man them respect. This is especially true for Beenie man. Let me say this. Sometime, but some of it is of his own doing in terms of how people pray. Even so, the disrespect and the slander on this man's name for the past couple of years has been utterly disrespectful and blasphemous.
Yeah.
People are going like say, I know Beenie man we are talking about. One of the best performers, entertainers that we've ever seen, that ever fired out of Jamaica. And some of the things them must see people are them new fans them new youngins
Yeah.
wanna know things.
But when liberty come through carelessness, that's
I
my granny
swear to
always say.
Jar.
So when you have to mix up with these disrespectful shits,
Yeah.
sorry, but
I hope some of them young artists and some of them young fans that did that take notes.
yeah,
Take notes. Cause come on to being the consummate entertainer. Beenie man is up there. I'm glad saying to get this opportunity for showcase it.
and you know what? In his defense, he's been trying his best to kind of step away from that to try, because it felt like at some point he was trying to compete with them in
That's
a
all,
way.
and I said it to him.
And it's like he's taking
Last
a
time
step
interview.
back, and he's trying, and he made a concerted effort to just be the king.
And then the
That he
videos
is.
every other 2 months I respond to something what somebody say about him like
Right.
Yeah.
all them things. But
You know?
push that all aside. I still Beenie man.
Yeah.
I still Beenie
Beenie
man.
man. Still Beenie man. And you have to just acknowledge the great that they have done, the great things that they have done. And to add to what, or to go back to what I was saying, because it's like for them to have to take a hit in a career where you can't travel, you know. Because remember saying them can't travel, you know. Because of whatever reason, everybody have their own theories as to why them feel like them can't travel. And for them to make the impact they have done, I guess this was before them ban, but to me it felt like they're just like, I don't care, especially Bounty Killer, especially with that Liners and Batman. I'm like, this is where you're at. You've come to peace and you're just doing you and you're being your true authentic self. And like, of course there was no disrespect intended, I'm sure, but you know, people have them ways and like, no, he didn't, and everybody have their own feelings towards it. So it's just a special feeling. Is that it was just really true and authentic to Jamaican culture. There was no trying to water down or try for like curry favor with certain groups or people. Like, this is just the true authentic dancehall Jamaican clash that we've known, like we in Jamaica know and love. And like
this served as a showcase,
a
education, a re-education, a reminder. All them things this thing displayed.
Yeah. It's special, man. It was really, we could have got more. They could have, I'm like, sometimes like people that say like there could have been more in a, like, him not even got in a cartel alliance catalog. Beenie man not
I'm
even
about to
reaching
come like-
new
Beenie never ever play Sim Sim.
him biggest song what most people know him for.
Stop him.
So it's like there's just so much more that could have gone and went on, and you know it's just a taste of what to come.
Let me ask you,
could this be more?
They've
Of
all
course.
did a freestyle.
Let me ask you this. Do you think there are some people who are disappointed that never familiar with the Verzuz thing, that tune into this and know the history of Killer and Beenie and just clashing? You think that there are some people who will be disappointed in what they saw? In terms of as a clash?
No, sir.
No, and if you are, like, you're just extra.
Like, what do you want? What you could have really want?
What you could have really want? Like, you want them war, you want them...
Hey, I love cartel.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it nowhere to be found on the net. But there was one guy. There was a guy.
Oh, God.
There was that guy. He wanted
Do you want to be that guy?
He
Do
wanted
you
to
want to
be
be
that
this guy?
The man watch it. He did watch it post. African. Yeah, me allow them. The man watch it afterwards. He
Yeah.
never watch it live. I must say. And me one thinks that this is the Liam because he
What?
expected a clash. Venom man, animosity and
No.
that whole. But I said, dog.
They're no
First
longer
of all,
at
they're
that
not
point,
in that. They're not at that
Space.
place or
No.
space in them life right now. One, two, the whole Verzuz thing. Even though
It's built off mutual
it's built-
respect.
It's built off the whole clashing culture. It's
Yeah.
built off a mutual respect. And it's like a celebration of the people
Yeah.
that work and catalog.
Yeah.
You see me? So it's not that. So you're never really familiar with
Yeah,
all. That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I ask this.
Yeah.
If you think there are other people who may have had this thinking
Oh my
or the
God.
sentiment towards it.
No,
You are, you
and then
just-
it's because you say watch it after to, like, you have to watch the full thing, like you have to
During to.
I think
I
it's
think
better
that-
to watch it in the moment.
In
Don't
the
watch it
moment.
record it and like you put it up and you see people put it up on YouTube or on
and you
them
watch a
page.
little clip. No,
Yeah,
you have to
like,
watch the
it's-
full.
It's
thing.
bet I think it's the moment in the moment watching it live is
Yeah.
truly how you should
And
experience
not only
it.
that, we know how the Verzuz thing go.
Yeah.
That's what always important for contextualize things. In context, in comparison to everything else that we got.
Yeah.
This shit was great.
Yeah.
Amazing.